pair. Teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard, a wing pair. Even Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Now here's Westbrook. Driving in. Soft touch off the glass.
Such an explosive finisher. Westbrook is incredible to watch driving to the rack.
And it's Morant off the drive and stolen by Covington. Leonard for three. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
George against Bain. The three. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Morant. Here he goes.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Out to Leonard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Leonard's got 5.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ball on the strings, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Pass to George. The three is up. He's off on that one. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Three-pointer, Brooks. The offensive rebound. Oh, Covington with a block.
Robert Covington doing big man things tonight.
Leonard. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Westbrook against Jackson to the paint. That one's good from Bain on the assist by Jackson.
Great footwork from Bain, finding his opening.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
Out to Leonard. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Covington. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Westbrook, the pass to George. And here's Morant outside. And they'll get another chance. Jackson on the wing. Back to Brooks. Pass to Bain. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
That one misses. The Clippers in the lead. And it's the Clippers on the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game. 52 seconds left in the first. Fires for 3. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Pass to Bain. Jackson outside. Here's Morant. There's the 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
And the basket by Westbrook.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. The drive by Morant. Clock at 6. Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Leonard outside. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Oh, he picked him clean. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
They've got John Conchar. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. He drops it from range. Batum's got his first 3 points of the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
On the wing, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
George against Kennard. George, good.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Grizzlies on D. It's a 3-point game.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Tillman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Memphis, Xavier Tillman.
He hits the second from the line. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Kennard outside. Jackson with it. Back to Kennard. Oh, George with a steal. He's all alone. And George with the jam.
The anticipation for the steal, the athleticism on the finish. Paul George is a game changer.
Conchar can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the middle. Highland. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. Back to Jones. Tipped. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
A line change here for Memphis. Just 4 to shoot. Brooks drives in. Here's Adams. Left side Morant. Goes back up. It's Adams who hammers it home.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Pass to Leonard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
From deep, Bain. Here's Brooks. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Bain against Gordon. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Desmond Bain.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
George outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Adams. The 3 from Bain. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bain, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Adams. And Morant with the basket on the assist from Adams.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Adams finds Morant. There's the drive. Misses from close range. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. For 3, George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter. That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Grizzlies, 31. The Clippers, 40.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And the dunk by Leonard.
What an effort from Kawhi so far on offense. He's working hard and finding plenty of shots.
Morant finds Adams. Great D that time from Zubac. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Leonard gets the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Pass to Plumlee, to the left wing. Here's Batum. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Reliable shooting for Batum at the arc. Having offensive options you can count on is so important.
And it's Morant missing. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half.
Walking foul call.
Side out.
Desmond Bain. His third personal foul. First team foul.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Going inside, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
And Leonard drops them both. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Morant, the pass to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Leonard outside from downtown hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 25 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious.
Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Highland, and there's the drive. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Out to Leonard. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bain. Pass to Jackson. Back to Kennard. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Outside Morant. And here's Adams. Kennard on the wing. Outside Bain. To the inside. And it's stolen by Plumlee. In transition, here come the Clippers. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Bain. Leonard for 3. And And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And the basket by Highland.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
And it's Adams missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Morris. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he gets it back. Highland misses. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And here's Morant outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Lets the three fly. The Clippers rebound. Pass to Highland. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Give him 8.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Morant with it. 25 points in the game. Just 3 on the clock. Morant with the slam.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
And the Clippers call time here.
Okay, fans, make some noise for your Grizzlies victory.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. He's been an offensive force. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
George, right side. From deep. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Here's Morant. Denied by Leonard. It's tipped. Stolen by Kennard. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome those kind of mistakes.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Left side, Covington. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard on the wing. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And the shot goes in.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
And Westbrook draws the double. Pass to George. Westbrook outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Now here's George. Wing shot on the way. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Leonard on the wing. It's George on the wing, guarded by Bane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bane.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Outside for Morant. From deep, Bane. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Inside, here's Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's got 33 points.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Morant tipped. They recover it. Second chance shot. Kennard finds Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
For 3, Covington. The Grizzlies pull it in. Left side, Morant. It's rebounded by George. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And he makes it on the layup. George has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Zubac's with it. He's picked up by Bane. Out to Leonard from the arc. The shot that time not on target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And Morant drops them both. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George, right side. This one for 3. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Right side, Morant. On the wing, Bane. There's the triple. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Morant. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 37. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. George with it. He's picked up by Adams. Out to Covington. Leonard for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now here's Morant. Into the lane. And it's good for 2. Morant's got 39.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Westbrook into the lane, and Westbrook slams it home.
The D had no time to react to Westbrook's drive. He just charges in and slams it home.
So no problem for the Clippers. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Embiid. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Harden, and it's Melton in at the 2. Here's McDaniels. Count it.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Now Morant. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Harden. Passes to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter playing as a stretch 5.
Pass to Morant. He kicks it to Brooks. Jackson from long range. Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Not many big men have Jackson's mobility. If he makes a defensive play and has the open court in front of him, you better watch out.
The pass to McDaniels. Harden scanning the floor. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Morant outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Harden. Embiid with a screen on Morant. Morant against Harden. And the rejection by Jackson. Shots good by Dedmon. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. On the wing, Jackson lets it go from deep. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Outside for Jackson. Payne for 3. Embiid with the steal. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. And, you know, DeAnthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
Harden against Morant. Dedmon a screen. Shot clock at 6. Harden gets the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
1:11 left in the first quarter.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant with it, and it's Harden picking him up. In the corner, it's Payne. And Adams kicks to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Outside, Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. Dedmon with the block. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves. Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And another miss by Memphis. The 76ers leading by 12. 19 seconds left to play in the first. Over in the corner, McDaniels. The 76ers again can't hit it. Good D by Embiid.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And so it's the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Down by 12. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Tyrese Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Harris. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Tucker in at the 4 spot. And here's Maxey following the 3 from Jaren Jackson. Milton on top. In the corner, Harrell with it. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Tucker. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Grizzlies now. 9-point game.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Maxey looking it over. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Morant passes to Bane. Stolen by Tucker. Harris with it. He's picked up by Morant. Maxey against Morant. Here's Milton. Again, Philadelphia.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Jackson with it. He's against Tucker. Brooks for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Brooks has got 8. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Brooks with no one around. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 11. Maxey finds Harrell.
Walking foul call. John Morant. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the 76ers now. Harris outside. Connects from 3-point range. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a wide open look for Bane. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. This
Look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Maxey. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brooks with the bucket.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Out to Harris. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
And Harris drops them both.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Back to Adams. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Tucker. The 76ers leading by 17. Maxey passes to Harris, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just a big-time finish by Harris. One more coming at the line.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Here's Morant. And nothing is falling for him right now. With the crossover and slam dunk by Maxey.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Adams missing again. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Harris finds Tucker. Outside, Maxey gets the 3-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 14.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Tucker. Pass to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris outside. They grab their own miss.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Morant with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Thank you, David. And we'll be...
Grizzlies 21. The 76ers 50.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Stolen by Harden. It's 2-on-1. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Brooks outside. Morant passes to Bain. Here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Kicks it to Morant. The tray. Buries it from 3-point range. Morant's got his 2nd bucket.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Harden finds Melton. Lets it go from the wing. Tipped away. Passes it to Harden. And here is Dedmon. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Launches a 3. Adams' shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Harden against Bane. Dedmon kicks to Melton. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks leading the charge. Morant dishes to Adams. Five on the clock. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Embiid. McDaniels with the ball. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Melton passes to Dedmon.
Walking foul call. James Harden. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. On the wing, Jackson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that. Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:56 left to play in the third. Embiid inside, guarded by Bane.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bane for three, and there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Maxey finds Milton. Here's Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got 12 in the game.
And this is why you get Harris the rock inside. They can trust his judgment down there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. And the basket by Jackson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Tucker. And the three off target. For Memphis, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And Jackson throws it down hard.
There are not many players of his size that can go off the bounce and throw it down like Jaren Jackson Jr.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Harris outside. Lets the three fly. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Three-pointer, Brooks. He can't hit that time. On the wing, Milton. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. It'll count. That one, no good. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of...
Please give a big round of applause.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Philadelphia calls time here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Harris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Harden. Then there's Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Dedmon's shot is off. The Grizzlies shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Payne for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Harden with the stuff.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
Jackson finds Morant. Payne for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Harden with it. Now defended by Bane. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Jackson misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Maxey in the corner. They'll put that and stay with the play. Harris.
Look at Harris's dedication, chasing down the boards and ending the possession on his terms.
Here's Morant, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Got that one up quick.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And probably coming out of the game anyway. I think we're officially into garbage time. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Philadelphia's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Embiid. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Maxey kicks to Harden. Harris passes to Harden. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. And the jam by Harden.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, look, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
And it's Brooks in the corner. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the Grizzlies with possession here. From deep, Brooks. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
The three-pointer off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And that one's good. Maxey.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Bain, no good. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Desmond Bain. Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
Harden hits them both. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Adams dishes to Brooks. Launches it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And he gets it back. Here's Maxey. Gets an open look and hits.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
should be an excellent matchup. So the Clippers win the tip. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Harris in at the 3.
Dedmon using his size on the inside, and the defense trying to do their best to keep him away from the basket. Not that time.
Westbrook against Melton. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Clippers.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Outside Harden. Covington grabs the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Down low. Back to Leonard for 3. Second chance effort. A nice shot by Zubac.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
George against Melton. Nice move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
The standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Now here's George. Leonard for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
A clear look for Embiid. They get it back. And he can't get that one. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Leonard on the take. For 3, Covington. He can't get it to go. The 76ers go the other way with it. Embiid with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Melton. Rejected by Westbrook.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
Here's George. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Embiid. 4-3. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Embiid's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
George left side. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Leonard. Oh, Harris with the block.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And the 3 off target. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Westbrook with it. Now Dedmon defends. Pass to Covington. Leonard with the ball. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:06 left in the first quarter here. Oh, stolen by Harris.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And the basket by Embiid. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
and they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers they're capitalizing on.
The first one falls.
And you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Maxey, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
The Clippers trail. George drives in. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
Here's Harrell. Back to Maxey. Zubac with the steal. Here we go. Leonard for 3. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Leonard's got his second basket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 8 seconds left to play in the first. Milton for 3. Can't hit that one. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And will... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
They've got Eric Gordon, Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Highland in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It wasn't an easy road to the NBA for P.J. Tucker. Brent, he spent most of his early career in Europe.
Yeah, those first 5 years, he never gave up on the dream to get back stateside and play in the league. So working hard on his game, understanding his game, and he's been such a great player for this past decade with a ring to show for it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Here's Highland. Gordon outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the Sixers on the break. For 3, Maxey. That one no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Batum with it. Picked up by Tucker. Pass to Highland. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outside Milton. Gordon with a steal. To the inside. It's stolen by Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break. And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
McDaniels from long range. And no good. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Highland from behind the arc. Connects from downtown. He's got 5. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player?
Out of the way!
Wow! Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Gordon outside. Here's Highland. Fires from deep. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Outside Maxey. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer. Maxi's got 9.
And Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
Batum in the post. McDaniels covering. Gordon, the pass to Batum. Gordon against Maxey. 5 to shoot. Pass to Plumlee. And the layup falls. Plumlee's got his first points in this one.
That's where Plumlee operates best. The closer to the basket, the better chance he has of converting.
Maxey with it. Guarded by Batum. Tucker, the pass to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Takes it inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. Dedmon comes in for Tucker. Tobias Harris checked in for McDaniels. And it's Melton in for Milton. And the 76ers making a change here. Harden's checked in.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Kicks it to George. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Harris. Pass to Embiid. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Embiid's got 10.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to guard Embiid. I mean, you can body him up, get physical with him, and he still finds a way to score.
For 3, Covington. The rebound by Embiid.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well,
the previous play is
into the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the rule, Ali, as always, thank you.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Clippers 23, the 76ers 29.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Joel Embiid. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Harden in at the point. Yep, that one goes.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
The Sixers leading. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
You just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Up top, Westbrook, defended by Harden. Pass to Zubac. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
Yeah, BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Here's Embiid. Again, the Sixers score.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on the roll. Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 8.
Well, defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
And Embiid throws it down. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. And here's George. Pass to Zubac. And there's a whistle. That goes on D'Anthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Leonard finds Covington. And it's all from three-point range. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Embiid against George. It's tipped. Leonard with the ball. He's got 9. And the jam by Covington.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Covington. Morris, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Highland in for Westbrook.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
George, good.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Now here's Maxey, tightly guarded. McDaniels can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to George. The shot's good. George has got 12.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Highland. Here's Batum. Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Maxey attacking. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Batum in the post. Working on McDaniels.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Foul Clippers. Bones Highland.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
First team. Clippers make a foul.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
George against Maxey. Pass to Dedmon. Now Embiid. Tries again, and the layup is good. Embiid's got 12 now in this quarter.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with even Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Embiid finds Dedmon. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 5. George outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Sixers trailing. Here's Harden. Pass to Dedmon. And stolen by Covington. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. George outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Philadelphia shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Embiid. Oh, Covington with a block.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Covington passes to Zubac. Here's George driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
He might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out of pick and roll and spotting up the threes, but PG could score on the inside.
Leonard against Harris. Kicks it to George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. We'll see if he can cash in now at the line.
George hits them both. For Philadelphia, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
Good on both. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Leonard against Harris. Here's George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Harris. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight. Leonard's got room. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, Covington with a block. Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook, the pass to George. Misses a 3. The 76ers shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Dedmon. Inside. Here's Embiid. Outside Maxey. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. George with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Leonard. And it's Harris with the rebound. Leonard's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here. Here's Embiid. Oh, George with a steal. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. With the drive, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup and just daring a defender to come at him.
1:19 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Harris. And he got the whistle on the way. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the
Previous play is under
close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at him.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Zubac with the steal. George outside. Zubac with a screen on Maxey. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
43 seconds left in the 4th. Here are the Clippers. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Embiid finds Maxey. Here's Dedmon. Launches a 3. The Sixers with another miss. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. A clean win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Westbrook against Morant. Left side, Westbrook. From deep, George. Offensive rebound. The pass to Covington. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice job by Robert Covington to draw the contact and get himself to the foul line.
Of course, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Trains the three-pointer.
Robert Covington has put in the time to make himself a long-distance threat.
In the corner, it's Bain. Jackson against Covington.
Grizzlies foul. John Jackson Jr. Second personal foul.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Westbrook. Nice to the hoop.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Now Leonard. Outside for George. Jacks up a 3, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bain with the bucket.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Westbrook passes to Covington. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
Walking foul called on Desmond Bain. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Think about Robert Covington's pass to being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia with a team that wasn't trying to win, and now has become the prototypical 3-and-D valuable asset.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Covington kicks to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Outside for George. Over Bain. The shot by George, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
On the wing, Bain. Westbrook against Brooks. Deflects the pass. And now the Clippers on the break. And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, to say Russell Westbrook will give you a nightmare in transition, he'll keep people up at night.
1:43 left here in the first quarter. And it's Morant missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Leonard, the pass to Covington. And the rejection by Jackson. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. There's 1:26 left in the first. Clock at 6. Covington wide open. He fires. And it's good off the back rim and in. Covington's got 7.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Westbrook with the steal. Outside Leonard, and now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up, and it's George finishing it off.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 5.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
And Adams kicks to Morant. Moves back up. From deep. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Westbrook against Morant. Outside for George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Here's Westbrook. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Jackson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to it. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. And then George with the jam.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Inside, here's Adams. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the Clippers.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies, trailing by 10. It's hauled in by Zubac for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. George.
We see Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Out to Morris. Passes it to Highland. Back to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Sweet move. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Gordon kicks to Plumlee. Stolen. And here's Brooks from outside. Intercepted. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Highland. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Highland's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
And Morant throws it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Out to Morris. From past the arc. Here's Plumlee. Back to Gordon. Here's Highland. Guarded by Morant. Second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant left side. And finished off by Morant.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And a wide open look for Payne. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Morris passes to Highland. Out to Morris. Latrey hits it from three-point range. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Los Angeles leading by 10. Westbrook finds Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
No hesitation from Kawhi right there. The ball is delivered. He's ready to shoot it.
Morant passes to Bing. Back to Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
For Los Angeles, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And the first one drops.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
And it's Morant missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The deep 3 from George. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams dishes to Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Fires from deep, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
11 seconds left in the second quarter. Westbrook kicks to Covington. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
All right, Dave, thank you. And well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And that one's good. Morant.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's George. Nice D from Brooks. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game. Bain and Covington sends it back.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington, sends it back.
A new 14 for the Grizzlies. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Well, the focus of Covington on the defensive end, long, athletic, dialed into his opponent, so good at contesting shots. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Westbrook finds Zubac. Outside Leonard. Outside George. It's Covington on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Up top, Morant. 17 points in the game. And finished off by Morant.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Leonard kicks to George. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. And that one goes long. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Morant.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that send-it back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks.
Jackson passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Westbrook kicks to Covington. Back to Westbrook. In the corner, George with it. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. George has got 4 this quarter.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Now here's Westbrook. And there's Paul George on the assist by Westbrook. George has got 15 points.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And the Clippers making a change here. Island's checked in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
That one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Swiped away. The Clippers have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. Throw good. Paul George.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
And Adams sends it back. For three, Covington hits the three-point bomb. 12 points for him.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Covington finds Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
All free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Clippers leading by 10. Here's Highland. 6 points for him. Outside, George. And Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. The feed to Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Leonard on the wing. Zubac a screen on Brooks. Leonard from deep, 3-point land. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
LA foul. Bones Highland. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on Leonard. Here's Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant.
This guy is a perennial all-defensive team member. The wingspan, a problem for offensive players.
Covington with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Highland passes to Zubac. In the corner, George with it. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Covington with the steal. And they're moving it up. And here's Leonard from 3. And the Clippers miss again. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Brooks misses. Clippers leading by 6. Leonard attacking. Covington in the corner. It's up a 3, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson kicks to Bain. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Highland, guarded by Bain. To the wing on the left, or the three, hands it from downtown.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Morant, right side. On the wing, Jackson. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Another shot. Yes! And the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Calm, cool, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
And Adams, no good on that one. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. Highland passes to George. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Covington. Knocked away. Stolen by Brooks. It's Morant with the drop. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Morant passes to Adams, kicks it to Brooks. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint, Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
George passes to Covington. Here's Highland. Guarded by Morant. Back to Covington. Outside Leonard. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. Back to Covington. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Morant finds Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the Clippers making a change here. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Bain against George. Right side, Westbrook. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
Morant reaches to Adams. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Stolen by Jackson.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Right wing. To the inside. Missed.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
That could be the difference in this game, Clark.
You know, depth is so important in this league. You know, everybody can play, but you have to have quality depth and teams that understand their respective roles within their group. So managing their stars' minutes is important, and that's part of what depth allows you to do. So you need guys that understand their roles and are ready to produce every game.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Morant against Dedmon. Adams, the pass to Morant.
Morant with the slam! Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Embiid. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
And the bucket is good.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Melton on the wing. Brooks defending. Harden against Bane. Pass to Embiid. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Embiid's got 5 points.
You know, Embiid's a big guy with legitimate three-point range, and he's just now beginning to understand when to fire from deep more selectively.
On the wing, Brooks. Here's Bane. Takes a 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. McDaniels against Bane. Now here's Melton. Defense right on him. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The open shot, Morant. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
A phase of his game that Ja's worked hard on. Morant's jumper becoming more and more reliable.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside for Harden. Brooks against McDaniels. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Adams finds Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Back to Jackson. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Dedmon. Now here's Harden. Melton outside. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis leading. And Dwayne Dedmon is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Here's Morant with 1 on the clock. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And we've reached the end of... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Harrell, first shot won't go. And here's Morant. 12 points for him.
Walking foul call. Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside Morant, a unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Memphis with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Bane, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Walking foul call. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Harris with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside Milton. Tucker with a screen on Bane. Milton for 3. Milton no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
First team foul.
Morant with the slam! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Brooks from outside, and it's Harrell with a rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Harris. Back to Harrell. Now here's Maxey, hounded by Morant. Maxey passes to Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Boy, great movement by Harrell, rolling off the pick that time. Gets himself into a good scoring position there.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
B.A., I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Melton. Pass to Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Well, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
Brooks outside. Jackson on the wing. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Fires the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said, not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. BA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. McDaniels from long range. And the 76ers get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. Snatched away.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Now Dedmon. Adams grabs the miss. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Three-pointer, Brooks. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid with it. He's got 12. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Embiid's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, a special talent.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Back to Morant, to the inside. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Morant. Bane's got 5.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. From deep, Bane. And that's not going to go.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden shook.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Joel Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's James Harden. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Dedmon. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
From deep, Morant. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
And Dwayne Dedmon is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Maxey against Morant. Harris passes to Maxey. And here's Milton. for the lead. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Bane, the pass to Brooks. He buries it from 3. Brooks has got 6 points in the quarter.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Jackson for 3. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. The kick out to Milton. Pass to Maxey. Tucker with a screen on Adams. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Morant. Here's an 8-footer. Jackson on the wing. Outside Bane. Clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Ooh, poked away. Here's Jackson. Philadelphia grabs the miss. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Adams a screen. Left side Morant. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Offensive board. Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. Over to the left wing. The open shot, Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, though he's not always a big part of the offense, it's great that they're keeping Adams involved.
Morant against Maxey. Back to Harold. Pass to Tucker. Outside Maxey. Trying to get back on track. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Out to the right wing. Back to Morant. Brooks from outside. Sinks the tray. Brooks has got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Brooks. To the left side wing. Bane with it. Jackson on the wing. Adams, the pass to Bane. To the left wing. Here's Morant. Left side Milton. Up top Maxey. Back to Milton. From outside the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. 2 on the clock. And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist by Morant. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Harden finds McDaniels. From outside, off the mark. Memphis leading. Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Oh, deflected. Edmond, the pass to Embiid, and he comes up with a bucket. Embiid's got 20 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The three from Bane. Buries it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Harden, the pass to Embiid, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Here's Jackson. McDaniels with the rebound. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Embiid. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Brooks finds Adams. Here's Bane. Here's Brooks. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Brooks has got 11 points here in the second half. Embiid with it. Guarded by Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Embiid. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Bane with it. Launches it. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to McDaniels. Devlin, a screen on Bane. Back to Melton. Now Embiid. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Now Morant. McDaniels covering. And the foul is called. He missed it. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this was
Taking T-shirt.
Previous players
so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, relax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back. Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Outside Morant. On the take. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Three-pointer, Brooks. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead.
An absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied there.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harden, good.
And Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense isn't right on him, he makes them pay. Love seeing him shoot.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Man, this is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
From six-man his first few years to star player now, Harden's rise has been really fun to watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And that's a foul called on Jalen McDaniels. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. Shoots it from the high post. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Now here's Westbrook. Outside for George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
And here are the Clippers now after the Sixers pick up 2. Westbrook, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Embiid. Harden trying to get open. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Now the pass to Covington. Outside for George. Back to Covington. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Harden dishes to McDaniels. Pass to Embiid. Pulls it up. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Pass to Embiid. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Again, Embiid missing. A 3 from Leonard. The shot that time not on target. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. McDaniels passes to Melton. Embiid against Zubac. Embiid kicks to Harden. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Leonard the pass to George. A 3-pointer, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Up top, Embiid. Pass to McDaniels. Westbrook against Harden from 13. Misses off the right iron.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
George, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's McDaniel. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And it's in there.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
The 76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. The feed to Embiid. For 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Leonard, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 19 seconds left to play here in the first.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
To the middle, here's George, and it's George finishing it off. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
There's the pass to Melton. A 3-ball. He can't get it to go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Batum. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at point guard. Tucker inside, covered by Morris. Tucker can't get it to go.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Morris has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
And the one thing about Morris, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Here's Harris. Outside, Maxey. Tucker a screen. 5 to shoot. Over Morris. The 76ers with another miss.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Highland. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Gordon, the pass to Highland. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Greg, for our audience, can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Here's the Clippers. They've got a 10-0 run going. A 3 from Morris. Los Angeles with another miss. The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Harrell. Harris outside. Harrell dishes to Harris. Good on the 3-point shot.
This is what happens when you put in the work. Tobias Harris is now a knockdown shooter from range.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
Wow, Tobias is nice. He's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Feeds it to Harrell. And Harrell slams it down hard.
Big man, love when Harrell takes off like this to drop the hammer.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Tucker. Morris with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Highland's shot is good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
Very active player. Covington is so good at prying the ball away.
Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight. George looking over the floor. And here's Covington from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up. Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, when you have a guy like Kawhi Leonard, so much of what you do goes through him. You trust him. You trust his abilities.
Harden outside, deep, and there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
George from deep three-point land. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Los Angeles holding a big 18-point lead. Thank you, David. We'll be back after
17. The Clippers, 35.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got McDaniels. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Embiid. Then it's Harden, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's George. That shot off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Embiid. Tries again. Shoots over Covington. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Robert Covington picks one up.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Covington with the bucket.
For Robert Covington, that 3 ball from the corner pocket is money.
Harden against Westbrook. Shoots. Harden, no good. Clippers leading by 22. The 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Dedmon. Second shot opportunity, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
And he gets it to go.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others. And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Takes it inside. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
From deep, Harden, and the rejection by Zubats. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. A minute 50 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Maxey. Off the left rim and out. Clippers leading by 22. There's the lob to the hoop. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
There's a minute 34 left here in the 3rd quarter. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Batum. Got it from 16 feet. Batum's got 5.
He can knock it down from virtually anywhere. He's had a lot of time to develop his mid-range game. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. LA has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. In the corner, it's Morris. Highland passes to Plumlee. The dish to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Out to Morris. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Tucker. Philadelphia's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Back to Harrell. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tucker finds Harris. To the wing right side. Maxey passes to Harris. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
From deep three-point range, and so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point. Harrell kicks to Harris. Tucker bounce pass. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Batum's running. Here's the 3.
You got it. Come on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
Substitution on the court.
Philadelphia shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Embiid dishes to Harden. Back to Embiid. Kicks to Harden. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go with a 3. Harden, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside Covington. Outside for George. Traps in the tray. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
4 on the shot clock. Harden way outside. They get it again. Here's Embiid. Here's Dedmon. Passes it to Melton. Poked away. The 3 from Harden. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside, George. The kick out to Westbrook. From outside, off the mark.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And there's the pass to Melton. Back to Embiid. Harden outside. Dives for it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. On defense, the Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Good.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Covington wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Harden the pass to Melton. Ring shot on the way. And the basket is good. Melton's got his first points of the game. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for George.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Embiid from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's George finishing it off.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Westbrook. Good D by Harden. And it's the 76ers with the ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Kawhi Leonard. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Looking to get it going, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
First team foul.
Westbrook with it. And here's Covington from the arc, offline. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.